Hi guys, I'm Ashish and this is my channel Medical Acme India, and today I am here to take a special class which will be on the career perspectives behind BSc and you can say choosing BSc as career. What happens, the courses in BSc like Zoology, Botany, Life Sciences, Biotechnology, Physiology, Anatomy, Anthropology, Biomedical Sciences, Bioinformatics, Biostatistics, Environmental Sciences and Biosciences. These are some of the courses in which people who are doing or students who are doing are somewhat in confused state that what will be the career opportunities or scopes after completing BSc. So guys, it is a very you can say disappointing thing if you are having BSc degree and you don't have anything in your hand, or you are not able to think that what is going to happen in the career. So guys, so this lecture I bet will be very beneficial to you, and after 30 minutes of this lecture you will be all changed, your perspectives and thinking all will be changed. So guys, please stay till end of the lecture and so start. So guys, BSc students, what happens, they just after completing 12th enters the college life, and this will be very like you can say experimental thing. And BSc, as you all know, is something where you don't have like commands of the parents. So after not having commands of your parent, or you can vigilance of the parent, you are free to do anything you want, like experiments, or you can say girlfriend boyfriend things and smoking, all things that happens in college life. There is a saying that college life is the best life. Yes, this is true, college life is the best life, but beyond your restriction, you can say beyond your restrictions, please don't go. So guys, BSc in itself can be of two types: BSc program and BSc honors. BSc honors, or you can say bachelor's honors, is something in which you are specialized. Suppose if you are doing zoology honors, then you are the honors in zoology, specialized in zoology, and you have all the commands of the knowledge of the disciplines which are revolving around the BSc, or you can say the zoology. But in BSc program, what happens, you are going to study physics, chemistry and biology, all the things. So it is, you can say, a wide thing. And if you see the types of colleges which are open for the BSc students are central and government colleges or private colleges. Private colleges are those colleges which are like highly expensive, and the state government or central government colleges are very you can say cheap. So guys, cheap, but this is not cheap, it is like very valuable thing, valuable college in itself, because getting it is very difficult and very hectic. So guys, three types of students who are pursuing BSc can be found. First is part-time BSc, who are doing job or have financial burden, and they are just pursuing BSc and they do not have any like career objective. But the same thing happens with the NEET parallel students who are not having career objective. They are not having any interest in BSc, but they are side by side doing the preparation for NEET or medical, or you will say MBBS. But there are some students who have decided in the 12th that I have to do BSc and I'll finish my BSc and I'll pursue my BSc career. So guys, those students who are full-time BSc are very much aware of these things, which are the scopes and opportunities in the BSc field. So guys, let's talk about the career after BSc. What happens if you have done BSc? Then you have three, you can say, roads which you can take. First is the research, second is the teaching, and third is the industry or job. So what happens if you are going in the research direction? Then what happens, you have to do BSc के बाद MSc and then PhD. So guys, after PhD there is only one thing left to do in the research, is the scientist post. You have to get a temporary or permanent scientist post, and this will be very hectic to get, because permanent scientist posts are like 300 to 500 in the whole country. So it is very difficult to find permanent scientist posts. So what happens, you see a lot of people running behind the abroad thing. So they are doing the abroad thing because there is no permanent position in our country, so they run after the abroad scientist post. So what happens, the same thing happens in teaching. In teaching you have to do MSc, and MSc will be in wider subject, not in the restricted subject that the course is listed below. And after MSc you must have the NET. Because of 2022 UGC criteria, the NET is mandatory for teaching in the central universities or state universities. And after that you have to do PhD, and recruitment will all based on the entrances, and interview based on the university, or you can say the colleges in which you want to teach. So guys, for industry, some people after BSc they crack the entrances of the central government, or you will say SSC, UPSC, all these things they do, and they get the job. But some people who have done like MSc can get job through interview in the courses like biotech, EVS and paramedical courses. They'll get the job in hospital and industry, or you can say company. Then in the field they pursue their career. But what happens for doing these kind of jobs like post BSc, they must have the MBA degree, because MBA peoples are much more preferred than the post BSc, post MSc students who have not MBA degree. So MBA is very important. Then you will get the project manager job after doing the MBA. So MBA is must, or you can say 98%, 95% must for the job after MSc. So MSc के बाद so after MSc the job opportunities are much more constricted. So guys, in research the courses like life sciences, biomedical sciences, biotech, biochemistry and biosciences are very much relevant, because these courses have the mol bio as the main important subject in the curriculum, and mol bio has demands in research. So it is very like you can say scopic for the courses like life sciences and biotech and biochemistry. But guys, for teaching you must have the wider discipline like life sciences, botany, zoology, which is very wider, because you know what happens when you are going to appear in the UGC exam or CSIR, JRF. Then what happens, they do the specialization in the masters. If you have done your masters in biotech, then the specialization for your teaching will be biotech. If you have zoology as the masters, then the zoology is the specialization. So specialization becomes simple. If you have the wider specialization in your masters, then you have the better opportunities to find in the field, because all the basic sciences colleges have the zoology, botany and life sciences, but biotech and biochemistry subjects are very rare in the basic sciences college, that are found in like fewer colleges. But for industry you have to have the biotech, EVS or paramedical, but biotech students must have the MBA degree for getting post MSc job in industry or company. So guys, what happens, there are two types of colleges. First is the central government or state government college, and the second one is the private college. Private college has only the one reputed thing, that is the MIT University. But if you talk about the central government or state government college, there are a lot, but you can choose it wisely, because these things are very important. Because if you are going to do specialized subject MSc in specialized subject, then you have to choose like colleges like AIMS, ACBR, South Asian University, Jamia Millia Islamia. But if you are going to have teaching perspectives for after your BSc, then you have to choose BSc in life sciences, which is at JNU, BSc in zoology, botany or life sciences, which is at Delhi University, or BSc in zoology, botany or life sciences in BHU. These three are the best thing if you want to do teaching like BHU, JNU and Delhi. In BHU you are getting accommodation, that is the most important and most beneficial thing of BHU and JNU. But in Delhi University you are not going to get hostel, in AIMS you are not going to get hostel. So it becomes very important to do MSc without hostel, because it will be a burden that you have to survive, you have to live, you have to arrange food, and these things becomes very hectic. So guys, after MSc then comes a point where you have to do PhD. So what are the colleges which you want to do PhD? PhD doesn't matter. PhD you can do in any subject, because MSc is your specialization and PhD doesn't have anything mentioned like you should have in that subject. Suppose if you are getting PhD in zoology, then the PhD in zoology and PhD in suppose mol bio, that is equivalent, that has no difference. But you can prefer zoology if you are getting, but if you are not getting, then please go anywhere you want, like NII, JNU, AIMS, DU, BHU, IIT, TIFA, IIC, IGIB, and the Genomic Institute, NBRC, and Physical Laboratory. These all are the list of the most famous colleges where you can do PhD, because PhD, as I said, doesn't have any specialization, so you can choose any of these. But if you don't want to do MSc, then please take a U-turn, because MSc is the phase where you can know your potential, that you are going to involve yourself in the research or not. So at any point, if you think that you are not made for science, please take a U-turn, because this is very important. Go for jobs, go for UPSC preparation, but there will be no scope for teaching before MSc. This is very disadvantage. But please, if you want to take U-turn, take U-turn. Don't think much, because if you are not having that potential, then you are not having any potential to do PhD and to do like survive in the field, because PhD is something where you have to take a lot of stress and you have to take a lot of difficulties in your life. So guys, it's very important to take U-turn instead of surviving, or instead of like you can say fighting with the science. So don't fight with the science. And one thing important, if you want to do preparation, any preparation, please don't go parallel with MSc, because this will be very detrimental for the aspirants, because you all know that if you are going to choose two things, then both will be ruined. So guys, please don't choose any MSc courses along with your preparations like UPSC or SSC. So guys, what after PhD? For after PhD, you have like 5-6 opportunities which are in India. So guys, first one is scientist. Scientists are some permanent posts which are in the funding agency like DST, ICMR. These all have permanent scientist posts. But the vacancies which are in like these fields are rare. Like you will say it's 25 to 40 vacancies per year, not more than that. So this is very hectic to survive in the field of science, because scientist permanent post is very rare. And what do? You can see in the middle class all look for the permanent and secure job, or you can say the job security. That is important for the middle class, and for any people the job security is very important. That is not in the field after a PhD. So it is very annoying thing, and you can say disappointing thing. So guys, project scientists are the second thing cadre you can choose after PhD. Third one is assistant professor. For assistant professor, you have to go for the interview or the entrances based on the PCS, Public Service Commissions conducts exams like assistant professors for in the different field. You can appear in that. Senior demonstrator, scientific advisor, content writer, and tutor. These four are the temporary posts which are related, which you can do after PhD. But there is, as you can see, there is no permanent or job security in the field after PhD. So people feel disappointed in the PhD journey. So guys, one important question, which is can I choose abroad MSc or PhD? So guys, choosing MSc abroad is very hectic, very disappointing thing. Please, it is irrelevant, because all the norms which UGC follow is based on the MSc specialization which you do in the CSIR JRF net exam. So if you are doing MSc abroad, the curriculum there and curriculum here is very different. So you will be much more in the disappointed state after MSc. You have to do second MSc. I have seen many people they have done double MSc, because first they have done from Russia or China or abroad, and then they came back and they again did MSc here. So guys, please don't go in this like chaos ki you have to go abroad and do MSc. Please go abroad for a PhD. That is very important thing, very important, very like beneficial thing. If you are going PhD abroad, then it is very beneficial. So go for PhD abroad, but not for MSc abroad. This is summary for the slide. PhD abroad, if you are going, you will be given weightage in different interviews for the like scientist or assistant professor, that will be add-on thing for you. So guys, this slide is for UGC recognized college, Medical Council of India recognized college, and Open University. These three are the cadres of the universities in India. First one is UGC recognized, second is the MCI recognized, and third one is Open University. Open University includes IGNOU and SOL of Delhi University. These are open universities where you don't have to go regularly, but you have to just mark tick, like you have to just attend, or you can say you have to just make present yourself in the class, but nothing else. That is another thing. But UGC and MCI recognized colleges are best. MCI recognized colleges are mainly famous for the specialization of paramedical courses. If you are going to do medical MSc, then these things are very important. But for UGC recognized college, or you can say basic science colleges like state government and central government colleges, it becomes very preferable. I will suggest you to prefer UGC, then MCI, then Open in case of teaching or research. But if you are going to have something like want to pursue your career in the research, then please do, or you want to pursue a career in the job, then you can choose the MCI recognized college, because in the hospital you can get job very easily. So MCI recognized colleges are best known for job, UGC for teaching and research. So guys, tip from Medico Acme. This is exclusively from Medico Acme. So guys, choose a broader subject instead of specific. As I said in MSc, please, if you are going for teaching, then please choose the broader subject instead of the specific subject, because in the PhD it again itself be specific. So what, suppose if a candidate has taken BSc in the like BSc Biotech in the BSc, then in MSc what he has done, he has taken immunology or genetics, then it will have the much less like you can say opportunity in the PhD. He is like bound that he has to do PhD in the immunology or genetics if he has done. So it is very important to know that broader subjects have many benefits. Do not change your stream at any cost. If you are like have done BSc in Biotech, please go MSc Biotech and PhD Biotech. This is very important. If you will be streamlined, your interview weightage and everything will be fine, and you will get the job very easily. Focus much on the disciplines of relevance. If you are doing BSc, please focus on the hotspots of the questions in the MSc or PhD entrances, like mol bio, cell bio, immunology, genetics. These are the very important subjects in which the most of the questions are asked. If you are doing zoology, non-core data, core data, physiology, genetics, these are the very hotspot type disciplines where the most of the questions are asked. So again, these things, the fourth point is the same, like prefer UGC recognized central universities instead of UGC recognized state university or MCI recognized colleges. So guys, this is the end of the lecture. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please like and hit the subscribe button, and please share the video to the ones who are in need. So guys, thanks a lot. Please hit the subscribe button guys. I am again telling thank you.